Welcome, everybody. We are the Huber Rebels, and we are about to react to the first Nintendo Direct in 18 months, which is just insane. There's been a pandemic.
There
There's
has.
been new consoles launched. There's been not much happening with the Switch,
Yeah.
other than Mario's anniversary last year, which not really any new stuff. Literally, Animal Crossing.
Yeah. Has been
I
like
think
the big
the only
carrier for Nintendo. Yeah.
and a couple other little ones in there.
Were there mini directs at all?
Yeah, there were some mini directs, partner directs, indie
Some
worlds, a few of
Nindies or
them,
something.
but they were nothing crazy.
And you said that people were thinking that we're never going to get one of these again, potentially.
Arlo, who is another YouTuber, he did like a theory video that maybe Nintendo's moving on, and I actually liked his idea because it's kind of like Nintendo was the first one to be like, we don't need E3, we don't need to do keynotes anymore. Everyone's like, what do you mean? No, that's what you do. And they're like, no, we're gonna do our own thing. And they started doing directs, and then everybody's like, wow, this is better.
Yeah.
And then the whole entire world just goes absolutely crazy for Nintendo Directs. And I think it was kind of this thing. Now you've got State of Plays. Now you've got all these digital Ubisoft Forwards, all these digital formats, and Nintendo's. I could totally see Nintendo being like, now we're done with that. We're gonna find something better. Kind of a thing. Let everybody just continually chase us. And however, that's not the case, and we're getting a 50-minute direct with Smash and
other
stuff.
Right? Yeah.
We are 4 days away from the 35th anniversary of the original Legend of Zelda.
Hell yeah.
Which would point to there being a lot of Zelda anniversary announcements also in this.
It's similar to what they did with Mario last year, right? Like
yes.
Some like remake or remaster kind of things.
And if I double check, they did. I want to know Mario Direct anniversary. I want to know how long that was. That was 16 minutes for the entire Mario Direct.
That's it? Oh my god.
It was boom, 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 boom. They could easily put 15 minutes of Zelda anniversary in this 50-minute presentation. So that leads us to predictions.
Okay, so how much Smash? Like, do you think Smash is going to take up a large chunk of it?
10 minutes, maybe.
Will it be like a new character? It like pretty much probably all it is. Yeah. Okay.
New character, maybe less.
Any idea about that?
It could be also they could announce more characters are coming later. Like they could do something like that. We're doing a third pack, even though he said we're only doing one pack. Then we're doing two packs, and maybe we'll do a third pack. My crazy prediction, which isn't a prediction but more of a hope, would be Sora from Kingdom Hearts. There's lots of other ones, but that's what I'm going with. Who do you want to say? Oh,
I always say stupid ones, but
no, nothing. Sora is saying a stupid one because that ain't happening.
Well, mine's definitely not happening.
I have a more.
I just want Sly Cooper, but it's not going to happen. That's all I'm saying.
It would be amazing.
Yeah.
Maybe they do.
Or Crash.
That's the one. So I think it could be Crash, but it's weird that they didn't time it around. Oh, it's Crash. I bet it's Crash.
Really?
And I bet Crash. They announced Crash 4 is coming to Switch.
Okay.
Crash could be the next one with a Crash 4 Switch Pro announcement if that's ever coming. But I definitely think that kind of a combination of things is on the table.
All right, we got 2 minutes left. Anything Pokemon?
No Pokemon here.
Okay. Obviously Breath of the Wild 2 is getting announced, right?
No?
Not announced, but something shown?
No.
Really?
I don't think so. I really don't think so. Maybe a tease. Maybe they give us another 30-second tease. I don't think we get a date. It could. That could be their drop.
Because don't we think it's coming out this year?
But I think they save it for E3. And I think you focus on Zelda history now. And then Breath of the Wild at E3.
But I get that.
The other one, fingers crossed, Hollow Knight Silk Song. The sequel to Hollow Knight.
Oh, and you just finished it.
2 years since the last announcement.
What'd you just finish? Shovel Knight or Hollow Knight?
Hollow Knight. And I just finished it. And I'm like, I'm like getting myself back into that. And then I'm like, the website went down like a day ago.
Nice.
And so please shadow drop it.
Here it comes. It's starting. It's starting.
Okay. And here we go.
Do you see the white screen?
I do. Please note that
All
the
right,
COVID-19 release dates and other information presented. Oh yeah, I'm good to go.
Are subject to change. We know.
Pre-apologies for any sudden dog barks that are out of my control.
It's okay. We all like dogs.
Yeah, here we go. Here's Smash. It has to be. No, Xenoblade. Where's Xenoblade? Oh, it could be a Monster Hunter character.
Can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Can you do like a real quick like pause and then play again? Because I feel like you're like a second ahead of me.
Okay.
Cool.
Do you see the cat and the girl and the blimp?
Yeah. I think we're good. I think we're good.
Okay.
What is this?
Xenoblade 2.
These
Yeah,
characters
Xenoblade
are cool looking.
Yeah, this is like an 80-hour game where you're still learning new mechanics 50 hours in. I'm not saying it's bad, just like
Yeah.
for context. These games are, I think, a little too big for me just with how much I want to play.
It was as if she vanished off the face of all rest.
But I don't. No, this can't. This isn't Smash. This is Xenoblade.
Where have you gone?
But I was saying I could see there being another for Smash character would be Monster Hunter character actually, because Monster Hunter Rise is coming out. I think that makes more sense for. No, is it?
This is where you were. Pyra!
Sorry, Rex. I couldn't tell you. Because...
Yeah.
I got an invitation.
The graphics changed.
That's funny.
I was like, wait, the graphics changed and they're on a battlefield. Damn, here we go.
That was a cool intro. Like, that was kind of a little bait and switch.
Oh, for sure.
Behold the power of the Aegis.
It has to be both of them.
You powered up your smash attack with fire?
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 I wonder if we get two characters.
That's genius! You're pretty much owning them, and these are seasoned fighters!
Oh, that's cool.
There are no pushovers.
Dude, it's September 2019.
What was the last one you said?
Talk about a tight spot. Mithra?
What was the main thing in that one?
I
Do you remember?
I don't even remember.
Mithra!
Cutting it close, huh? Hey, were these guys planning on leaving? Gee, I feel kind of bad now.
I don't understand any of this. There was already one Xenoblade character in Smash. He was added in Brawl, I believe. I hope I'm not wrong there. In that, yeah, and that was Shulk.
Okay.
He's got a cool sword.
You can even use that!
Right here.
You two can swap
Tyler's
between
hyped.
freely.
About this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Together, nothing can stand our way.
Quite the spectacle.
What is that guy?
Wait,
Holy crap.
Yeah.
I've missed it.
It's about like
buddy.
giant dragon things and I
That
don't
is
know.
sick.
Yeah. I love the design of Xenoblade.
Yeah.
You're all mine.
I'll let you
Ah, he's part of the Final Smash.
There's some of these games that like I wish they would just make a like show out of, and I would rather watch it than play it. I feel like
Yeah. I mean, you could watch the there's
people play it.
Yeah.
Shulk?
I never expected to see you two again. Well,
So does that mean he's been in in Smash this whole time and not with his friends?
Fighting.
What do you mean?
He's like, I never expected to see you again. Like, has he just been stuck in the Smash world this whole time?
That's funny. Yeah, okay, so here's what Tyler said. He said, I wanted her in Smash so bad, but was afraid they'd put Rex. Rex being the male character that we saw. He's part of the final Smash. So there's a little context.
Cool.
Hello, everyone. It's been a while. I'm Shinya Takahashi from Nintendo. Last year, we delivered some news through a series of Nintendo Direct mini presentations. However, we haven't been able to present a Nintendo Direct in this style.
Yes, we are aware.
I'm happy to share this Nintendo Direct with you all today.
Okay.
We appreciate your continued support.
Okay.
Okay, what you just saw was the reveal trailer for the newest fighter in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game, Pyra and Mythra. They originally appeared in the Xenoblade Chronicles series as Rex's 2-in-1 ally. Please look forward to seeing their moveset in Super Smash Bros.
I'm super into it.
This fighter releases in March, so we hope you'll stay tuned.
That was one fighter?
Longer. All right, let's continue with our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Love the snap. Oh, Fall Guys coming to Switch.
Nice.
That's cool. I played.
I will probably play it a bit more.
And
no.
I'm just not into it. I can't even tell you why. I'm not saying the game's bad, but it's just like I love this. I don't know. Looks like it's running really well.
Infuriating. It's a really, really angering game, and that's good. It's fine. Like that's the point of it. I feel like, but
and that's why I think like if I play it, if we play it, gotta go in just to goof off and not like as little.
Not try and be the best ever.
Yeah.
You have 22 minutes.
Otherwise, it's
the
not
solar
fun.
system is destroyed.
What?
I can't wait to play this game.
Venture into the vast reaches of space to
first came out
uncover
on
the
Xbox,
secrets
then
left
PlayStation,
behind by
now
an
Switch.
ancient civilization. You have 22 minutes. After that, the sun will explode and the solar system will be annihilated.
The game is played in 22-minute loops.
However,
really?
Everything will reset, allowing you to continue exploring while retaining information you gathered.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna play this with
By
Maya.
repeating
She likes
these
these types
cycles,
of games.
you'll gradually unravel the mysteries hidden in the universe.
Oh, this sounds sick.
Yeah.
What messages will you discover?
We should play it at the
How
same
can you
time.
prevent the sun from exploding? Why is the solar system trapped in an endless time loop? Find out when the critically acclaimed Outer Wilds launches on Nintendo Switch summer 2021.
Very cool.
Put your sleuthing skills to the test in 2 classic murder mystery games.
Sorry.
Famicom Detective Club,
really high
The
up her
Missing
leg.
Heir, and Famicom Detective Club, The Girl Who Stands Behind. 2 deep cuts from Nintendo history
quite
are
an
coming
angle.
to North America for the first time. Localized in English and modernized for the Nintendo Switch system. Suspense, drama,
Japan.
and twists and turns await at every corner.
Oh, this
You'll be
looks.
on the edge
I like
of your
the.
seat as you
It's
dive
like
into
hand
these
drawn,
deep
but like,
narratives set in Japan.
that's cool.
In one game, you'll solve a complex murder case surrounding a wealthy family in a haunted village while dealing with amnesia.
They're 3D models, but they look hand drawn.
But that's not the only case to
Oh, it's
crack.
like Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue.
Yeah.
Buy both.
And unlock mysteries to solve the other one.
In the other game, you'll investigate a supernatural rumor after a mysterious death to free
The
students
girl
from a
who
sinister
stands
nightmare.
behind.
Interrogate suspects and hunt for clues to piece together these chilling conundrums. Can you figure out who the culprit is before it's too late?
Is this because there's so little crime in Japan? That they always do these like
that they
weird,
make a game about it.
That they always make these like weird supernatural like mystery things.
Uncover the deadly truth.
The only way
with
someone would
Famicom
kill
Detective
someone
Club,
is if a
Missing
ghost
Heir,
made them.
And Famicom Detective Club, The Girl Who
Yeah.
Stands Behind. Coming to Nintendo Switch May 14th. Pre-orders begin today.
Hey, come on,
Nintendo
I want a
eShop.
banger.
A new age of battles begins.
I thought you said you want to bang her.
I know, and then I was trying
what?
to see like how do I
It just clicked.
clarify that?
I just
definitely-
realized what you meant.
I want a banger of a game, not another Muso game. Or, wait. Yeah, this is Dynasty
This
Warriors.
is really interesting art style.
Pretty sure it's Dynasty Warriors, where you fight like 1,000 people. Yeah, Samurai Warriors 5. Yeah, I don't care.
The latest entry in the Samurai Warriors franchise is coming to Nintendo Switch. Dive into the history of the Sengoku.
Our kids are going to be playing
as the
games with
series
a
now shines the
20
spotlight
as the...
on Nobunaga Oda and Mitsuhiro
But
Ike.
I feel like
Somehow.
they know to reset
Character
things
designs
by
and
that point, you
visuals
know?
have been revamped
Like,
for this installment.
Final Fantasy 16 is coming out this year.
That's true, that's true, that's-
yeah.
1,000 battles.
that's, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
In
I
Samurai
feel like that's the only
Warriors
one
Five,
that actually commits to
slashing its way
the
onto
numbers,
Nintendo
though. Like,
Switch
other
in
people are like,
summer
we can't keep
2021.
doing this.
That's the one that comes to mind for sure.
Yeah.
I know. I wonder how many
Vast
there are
world
though.
Of Fadiel beckons. After 20 long years, Legend of Mana featuring remastered HD graphics is coming to Nintendo
Wait.
Switch.
Oh no, I don't know what Legend is.
You'll set off on a journey to find the mystical
this.
mana tree seen in a dream. Before discovering the world map is empty. During your travels, you'll acquire special items called artifacts. Place them on the map to bring towns, dungeons, and other lands to life. It's up to you on when and where to place artifacts, as well as how to
I don't
advance
like
the
that.
story. Join forces with characters, each on their own personal quests. Square off against fearsome monsters.
I really like the art style, but
Or take a break from adventure and rest up at home.
I like that it's like a nice painted
Music has been
canvas,
rearranged
and then
for
with
this
the little
enhanced
like
version.
16-bit people
You
in
can
it.
alternate
Yeah.
between the new arrangement and the original soundtrack.
so if you
Other
look up
features have been
Secret of
added,
Mana,
including the ability to turn
that
off
was
enemy
a
encounters, as well as the new minigame
Super
Ring
Nintendo
Ring
game,
Land.
but the box
Legend
art
of
of
Mana
that
will
game
launch on
is like
Nintendo
one of my
Switch,
favorite
June
pieces
24th.
of art from anything.
Really?
Monster Hunter? We should play Monster Hunter World sometime since it's multiplayer. Just
It
to dip up.
doesn't interest me. Is it?
Okay.
Do we have it? Is it free?
It's the play. It was part of the PlayStation Plus collection. I have no interest either, so let's pass on that then.
Yeah.
'Cause there might be a cooler hunter type game later
Sure.
in a setting that interests us. I'd rather just wait and do that. Because the art style and the world has never really like drawn me in.
Drawn me. Yeah.
But I
What
know
the
what
hell
people
is
like
this?
is the gameplay. It's the loot and whatnot.
Right.
But I don't really want to go kill all these guys.
Is your frame rate on this trailer in particular like super bad?
No, mine's good.
Really?
As far as I can tell.
For some reason, just for this game, it looks terrible.
Uh-huh.
So it's
finally
beginning.
This looks really good for Switch.
50 years ago, Kamura village was attacked by the Rampage and Magnum Malo. And we
I think this is Rise 2.
devastating casualties.
How can we fight against that?
Our hunter's about to face the biggest challenge yet! No! We can't lose this gauge! Pull yourselves together! You're not getting in!
Let's go, everyone!
Yeah, this looks really good running on Switch. People wondered
It
if
does.
this is hinting at a Switch Pro with how good this game looks.
Here it comes! Watch out for the apex! Do not let it pass!
The Rampage. How long do you think it's going to last?
2. No? No, Stories 2.
You know,
Sorry.
we should start preparations right away.
We're here to offer assistance. We must stop the calamity!
So is World meant to be like kind of just the online version of Monster Hunter?
No, Monster Hunter has always been co-op. Monster Hunter World is a kind of, not reboot, but an evolution of it.
Okay.
That was the latest trailer for Monster Hunter Rise from Capcom. How will our heroes fare against these ferocious monsters? Stay tuned for the latest installment in the Monster Hunter series, launching March 26th. Next, please take a look at this.
Yes, I'm buying this day one. Day one.
The fairway
Day
is
one.
open once again.
Oh, day one. Oh my god, I'm so
Of the
excited.
Mario Golf series
Thank
coming
you.
to Nintendo Switch.
Super
Study
Rush.
the wind and
Oh
terrain.
my god.
Take your time to
Finally.
think things through.
I love golf games, but I
Then
just don't want to
swing.
play like ones that don't have any kind of interesting thing to look at.
What do you mean?
Enjoy golfing with familiar
You know, it's just like I don't really want to play
characters
Tiger Woods
on
golf.
courses
Like
filled
this
with
one
lush,
is going to be
natural
like
scenery.
cool
yeah.
environments, the characters
yeah.
and stuff. Like
Use
100%.
features on the greens, like a shot gauge, to see how your shot will curve due to slopes. And a scan that lets you examine a course's terrain.
oh, cool.
These features
I am
can help you
so
ace
hyped.
your shots. In addition to button controls, you can
Oh,
also
yes.
use motion controls by
Oh,
holding a
yes.
Joy-Con controller like a golf
Wii
club.
Sports is back,
Gently
baby.
swing the controller to have your character swing in
Oh,
the
I'm
game,
so doing this.
letting you easily enjoy the sensation
I want
of
Switch
golfing.
Sports.
Narrator, I'm still.
On top of all that, there are several modes with new
And
elements
skip
that
that
truly
and
bring
just-
the heat to Mario Golf, including this one, Speed Golf. Here, it's always your turn.
I love that
Everyone
you
tees
run
off
around.
at the same time.
Yeah,
and
that's
you'll
cool.
race
Because it's
the
always felt
course
like you're
to
just a
reach your ball.
static,
Give it another
and that's all you
whack
can
to get
do.
it closer
Just the
the
ability
hole,
to
then
move,
keep
like, makes it
going.
just feel like a
Outpace
Gives
your
life to the
opponents.
course
Come
and
out
stuff,
on
yeah.
top. Your golfing
Like, 'cause you know
skills
what
aren't
I'm gonna
the
do?
only things at play. Make use of dashes and special shots to
What?
beat
No.
the competition.
I'm just gonna go run off to the side.
Oh, did we
Story
mention
mode.
story mode? As a Mii character, you'll start out as a rookie and develop your golfing skills while interacting with various Mushroom
you-
Kingdom characters. Level up with experience points earned during matches. Then
Oh,
allocate
yes.
points to different stats, allowing you to develop your character however you'd like. You can also use your Mii in versus play. Put your golfing skills to the test
my God.
when Mario Golf
Yes,
Super
this
Rush
summer.
swings onto Nintendo Switch June 25th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop.
I have to hurry up and
after
pre-order
this
it now for no
presentation.
reason.
The latest
Take
game
my
in
money.
the
They don't-
Mario Golf
Well,
series adds new gameplay for
Because you can
multiplayer
pre-order the
modes,
day before and still get
as well
like
as
whatever
the familiar
bonuses
golf
there are.
gameplay with
Yeah,
Always.
you're
easy
better
controls.
off. That's 4 months. Invest that $60
Please
and
look
turn it into
forward to
$80
this game on Nintendo Switch.
and buy it the day before. Don't let them just hold your
Let's
money.
move on to
Right.
more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Oh my god, that's so hype.
Check out these games coming to Nintendo Switch. Return to the
Okay.
unforgiving world of Pandora in Tales from the Borderlands. Play as the Hyperion Lackey
I had seen
Reese,
someone mention Mario
and
Golf.
quick-witted
I
con
should
artist
have. I
Fiona
should
as
have.
you
I had
set
been
out to
thinking
recover
about that
a mountain of
recently.
cash.
Mario Kart
Set between
9
Borderlands
is
2 and
probably
3. This game includes all 5
probably
episodes,
next year, I
filled
think.
with classic Borderlands humor.
Will they
Gangsters,
even mention it?
bandit lords, and vault hunters are just
I
a handful of
think
the
Mario
obstacles
Kart
you'll
9 gets
encounter in
announced
this
and comes out
choice-driven
next year.
narrative adventure. Embark on
The
a
dad
wild
confirms
ride
that.
when Tales from the Borderlands launches
In
on
my
Nintendo
opinion.
Switch.
Because
March
that's
24th.
June.
32 of Capcom's
It's very soon.
beloved arcade classics are coming to Nintendo.
Because this direct is only
Rewind
first
gameplay,
half of the
adjust
year,
game speed or
right? So it
difficulty,
kind of gives you
and
that
It
idea
is?
of like,
variety of
okay,
display
yeah.
options to
So that's kind of
relive
what's coming
with
out first half of the year,
goodness. Get
and then
1943, the
they
Battle
could
of
still
Midway
break
for free.
and
Then
surprise
purchase
people,
game packs
but
or the standalone Ghosts and Goblins add-on to build your collection. Local co-op.
I do like
is
all these
also
throwback
available. Scratch that
compilations and they had like
nostalgic itch
arcades
when
and stuff.
Capcom Arcade Stadium
It's a fun way to
launches later
keep these
today.
games alive.
Oh, first half. Okay, that makes sense.
Brains. As a zombie, you
Oh,
just can't
God.
get enough of them. In this action game from Aspire,
Stubbs the
you
zombie.
build your zombie
No.
horde and take revenge on the city by turning
I
humans
really
Can you
into
do
care less.
another like
undead
second
allies.
long pause and play
Replenish your
for me?
bodily
I
arsenal
think you
with
like
Feudum Head,
for some reason this
gut
always
grenades,
happens. You
and
always get
during
ahead of me. I don't know
Grisly
why.
mission. This city ain't no match for a dead
Has yours
man.
stuck at all?
Stubbs the Zombie in Rebel Without a Pulse.
No.
Makes its way onto Nintendo Switch March 16th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo
I'll tell you when it
eShop.
switches.
Okay.
Switched.
Yeah,
I
you're
still
like
ahead?
still a half second or
It's
so ahead.
Travis Touchdown versus Assassins.
All right.
Wait,
Aliens.
aliens?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Aliens have invaded Earth. Hold up.
Oh, No More Heroes
is this even
3.
the right game? Anyway, after annihilating an entire city, the aliens have taken over and now host an intergalactic superhero ranking tournament to decide Earth's fate. Here we go. As the crass beam katana wielding
Did he have
assassin
Joy-Cons on his
Travis
hand?
Touchdown,
Probably.
fight your way to the top to save the world. Hey,
Dude,
not
if
so
we get
fast.
a Mario
To enter each
baseball,
boss fight, you'll have to do some odd
That's
jobs
so- I
around
don't
town
think we
and earn
will,
enough
but
to
at
pay
some
off
point
the entry fee. You'll
on
then
Switch,
face
that
off
would
against
be-
a slew of unusual opponents. Most of them aliens.
so is that
with crazy
Camelot?
tricks up their sleeves. Study their tactics
Is it what?
carefully to gain the upper hand in combat. With a new and improved Death Glove, you'll have access to a variety of deadly
A
skills
Death
that can
Glove?
be customized and upgraded before each match.
That's kind of cool.
The fate of the world is at stake. So get ready to kick some, whatever aliens have that you can kick. Anyway, it'll all make sense when No More Heroes 3 lands on Earth. Or, you know, Nintendo Switch, August 27th.
See, like, that's not first half.
What did it say? August?
Yeah.
Exterminate demons in heaven.
August is like summer, I guess.
Above,
Yeah.
so below.
That's how they're probably. And then it's
Why do they need
September,
assassins
October,
in
November,
heaven?
December, because that's like the. Yeah, it's
someone's
Fall.
8
dirty
months.
work.
It's also February, so. Again, that's why it's not. So.
Yeah.
It's
is
just like
another-
November's like the big month when stuff comes out.
Yeah.
So I could see them being like, that's a stronger bubble and whatever. Okay. This looks cool.
Yeah, mine keeps like hiccuping.
It's kill or be killed.
Do I need to pause again?
You won't last long if you can't rely on yourself.
I'll let you know when this trailer's gonna be the best.
God's
Yeah, we're good.
judgment has
Cool.
nothing
Burn in
to
hell.
do with it.
Neon white. Is that a thing? Can you be neon?
That just seems white to me, but well, because neon glows, right? So
Uncover
yeah, you
Heaven's
can glow
mysteries
white.
in Neon White.
Neon black?
Coming to Nintendo
Black
Switch,
light?
Winter 2021.
It's an Annapurna game.
The
Oh,
DC
okay.
superhero girls are here to save the day.
Hi, everyone. My name's Barbara Gordon, aka Batgirl. I'm always inventing new gadgets to fight crime, like my batarangs and Bathook. This is Supergirl. She's super strong and has heat vision, plus super breath. And let's not
You think
forget
Greg will
Wonder
play
Woman,
this?
An Amazonian
It's
warrior
literally what
who
I was
wields
thinking.
the lasso.
because
Along with our friends Green
watch
Lantern,
theirs
Bumblebee,
to
and
rewatch
Yeah.
the
We
direct.
fight evil supervillains
And
to keep our
so,
city safe. But we're
I'm
not just
curious
about the
what he'll
super
have
life.
to say.
We also have our school lives, and
It's Harley.
there's never a dull moment at Metropolis
That's
High
cool.
School.
I
Sometimes
just
it'd be nice
yeah.
to get out of class and do some
This
shopping
is so
downtown
random.
with my besties. Ooh, and maybe take some photos to share.
It
on
doesn't look
Superstar Post while we're at it.
horrible.
No, I just
Hey,
don't
I got
get like
comments
why they
already.
decided to like
Ooh, and I
meld
definitely
these
wanna hit up
things
Sweet
together.
Justice
Like,
later.
let's take
Kids.
the women of DC,
Uh-oh,
but
something
make them
really
kids in
bad
high
is spreading
school.
the city. No
and
one
just
should
do
have
this,
seen it
like,
coming,
interesting
but when
story
justice
mode.
calls, you can count
Like
on
I
us to
feel like
answer
this is
no
a
matter
very
what.
narrow demographic.
Just gotta make sure no
Yeah.
one figures
This is
out
more
our secret
what I'm-
identities.
DC Superhero Girls Teen Power, heroically sourced onto
That name
Nintendo
alone.
Switch, June 4th.
DC
So
superhero girls teen power like
Ready the juice cannons and
Oh, is
prepare
this-
for battle.
garden
I don't know
warfare.
if I like the word juice
Yeah.
cannon.
Garden warfare. We played it, remember?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you where we played it. Was it on PS4? We would have had to have been.
Wait, we played this?
The first one.
For like what, 10 minutes?
Yeah, maybe 30. Do you remember that?
Not really.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with this, but
We played the first Garden Warfare. I don't remember why. Maybe it was like a... Maybe it was PlayStation Plus. Maybe it... Oh. Maybe it was like a demo.
everybody get down. That thing looked a lot like a bell sprout. Is that what the Pokemon is?
Yeah, it is what the Pokemon is. No Man's Sky did an update today too.
Cool.
Who will join you in your adventure? Hint, anyone can.
Oh my god.
Band together on a quest to face evil and
Oh, I
save
love that they're doing this.
faces.
This
Miitopia is coming to Nintendo
was
Switch.
on 3DS.
Cast me
Cool.
characters in various roles across the kingdom.
It should be free.
Turn your favorite people into your allies, or even make someone the nefarious Dark Lord.
That's amazing. I love that.
It's just it's just like
a new feature in this game.
And it was on 3DS. It used Street Pass,
yeah.
which was if you.
There's also a new wig feature, letting you go wild with your Mii creations and make them even more fabulous.
Sweet.
Which was if you had your 3DS with you and it picked up and say you walked by somebody that had a 3DS, their character would go into your the mission and you could like use them on adventures and stuff. Just a weird thing.
It's cool. You play a story mode like starring you and your friends. That's really cool.
If your relationship's sour, though, things might take a turn for the worse.
And so, this is an evolution of that.
Whoa! You can have a horse as an ally? That sounds pretty darn good. Care for it, and it'll lend a hand, or poof, in battle.
Oh my god.
Venture with friends and familiar faces in the lighthearted romp Miitopia. Coming to Nintendo Switch May 21st. Pre-orders
not
begin
lighthearted
today on
romp.
Nintendo eShop.
I would not spend money on that. I don't think.
Not a cent.
Super Mario themed items are coming
This
to your
is cool.
island.
I like that.
Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary themed items are coming to the Animal Crossing New Horizons game.
Oh, that's awesome.
Familiar items like the Super Mushroom and the Question Block can be ordered in-game as furniture
love
items. So place them however and wherever you'd like.
Oh god.
You can also place 2 warp pipes. Then use them to travel between locations on your island. Hey, why not try recreating the Mushroom Kingdom?
Oh, I want the warp pipes.
A free update for the
Next
game
week.
launches
That's
February
awesome.
25th.
That's so cool.
After downloading it, Super Mario Bros. Items will be available via
That's
Nook
cheap.
Shopping starting March 1st.
We can buy all of this.
Keep an eye on the official
Yay!
Animal
Cherry
Crossing
blossoms
Twitter
are coming
account
back.
for the
How many
latest
things do you
information.
have? How many of those currencies do you have?
Oh well, we work the stock market, so mine
We
made
hope
like
you
$1
continue
million.
enjoying life on your island.
There's a stock market?
Yeah.
That's cool.
STALK.
How was that?
Is
Dolls.
it actually
Collaboration
dictated
items
by
will be
the
released
players?
as part of the
No,
Super Mario
it's random,
Bros.
but there's
35th
websites that
anniversary
like
events.
track
Please wait
whose
a bit
islands, and you can
longer
put your
for
island
their
and
release.
go to different people's islands to high and sell
Speaking
at good
of
prices.
which, last
Gotcha.
week
I got this, by the
we
way.
had the global launch
So that
of
we
the
can play.
Super Mario
Cool.
3D World
That's
plus
awesome.
Bowser's Fury game. We hope you enjoyed that Mario adventure as well.
That's a cool looking Bowser.
Yeah,
Next, we have another game
this
to
is
show
gonna be
you.
good. It's gonna be something good. I'm instantly not interested.
Didn't he say another Mario game?
It's Fire Emblem. It's Fire Emblem.
I thought he said another Mario game.
No, another game. This is I think it's Fire Emblem Three Houses like definitive edition. It's either an expansion pack or
What do you think?
HD 2D. Oh,
When do you think we'll hear about a new Mario
Leaves us no
thing?
recourse.
Like,
Swords.
it's Octopath.
Never.
A new Mario like Odyssey
like
2?
Odyssey 2 or something like that.
Next year.
Raised earth and burnt corpses.
You and no other.
I would have
must
thought this
decide
year,
how we
to
proceed.
be honest.
Burnt corpses. That's a very non-Nintendo phrase.
You are a leader and must be the beacon others look to when the night is darkest.
Together with these
I love that we're getting these like super HD. Oh, they called it an HD 2D.
I
That's
promise
the
to
Oh
do all
yeah,
in my
that's so
power
cool.
To see us through this safely, every last one of us.
The coolest one that I've seen, Project Triangle Strategy.
Far, far away lies the continent
So,
of Norzilia.
someone's making a game right
Comprised
now
of
that
3
looks
nations and
amazing.
limited
So it's little
deposits of
like
salt
sprites and
and
stuff,
iron.
but the
A
world looks like
constant feud among the
photogrammetry
nations over these
imposed
precious
objects,
resources
like real world
eventually
objects.
ignited into
Yeah.
a great
It
conflict
looks so cool.
known as
I
the
love
Salt
that.
Iron War. Though the hostilities
That's kind of what I was saying
ceased
earlier
an
with like the
uneasy
painted
truce,
background with like the little
decades
16-bit
later, the
people.
flames
Like
of
I like
war
the
threatened
difference
to
of
engulf the realm
background
once
and
again.
characters like that.
Yeah.
You are all that remains.
You'd think it wouldn't
Caught in a
work, but it
tangled,
works.
Fiery web of plots and conspiracies, a brave group from Glenbrook fights to save their kingdom from the powers that would orchestrate their downfall.
Our benefit, you say?
In this new tactical RPG, battles take place on terrain with different elevations. A character's attack range is determined by their location and their equipped weapon. The range can be extended by attacking from higher ground with long-range weapons, such as bows and arrows. Thus, your forces can use the terrain and other elements to gain
Man, I
the
love the
upper
way this
hand.
looks.
An enemy outflanked is susceptible
hate
not only
to have
to
to
your
play
initial
this.
attack, but also a powerful blow from the
Just because I hate
position
strategy
behind
games,
the
but just
enemy.
like I'm so bored with whatever this story is. Like, there's an evil force trying to invade the kingdom. I'm like, oh my god.
Position for a follow-up
Yeah,
attack.
it's
Link attacks together by first casting ice magic on the flames to create water terrain. Then electrify the area with lightning magic. It is of the utmost importance to survey the battlefield before taking action.
I just want Zelda.
Throughout the story, you will be faced with
They'll probably
making
round the whole
important
thing out with that, right?
I think we're close. We're, well, 20
situations.
minutes left, so they're either not going to do
Utility,
any Zelda, which
morality,
means what the hell else
liberty.
is going to be in here?
Collectively, your decisions will
Or they're going to
establish
do
your
this, and then we're going to get
conviction,
another Zelda
affecting
one in
how the
like
story
next week,
unfolds and who
or
will join
something.
your cause.
Which I
Once more, I would ask you plainly: do we or don't?
So far,
relinquish
like,
Prince
like,
Royal to Estrost?
there's so much
Critical
filler. It
decisions
feels
that
like,
may determine
but I
the
know
fate
this is
of
stuff for other
nations
people.
are settled by
I watched a
vote
video
on
about
scales of conviction.
Mario World,
Use
the
information
the
you've
park.
gathered to sway
It
allies
looks,
toward your
first of all, it looks
favorite
smaller
cause.
than I thought it was going to be,
Wait.
but it looks
The story will
incredible.
significantly
Oh, yeah.
change
Well,
based
it's only
on how
half.
the votes are cast.
So they
because they're going to
refuse
build, it'll
relinquish
be
it to
Mario,
us.
and then it'll be the
Lies.
Donkey Kong area
His hand was
eventually.
forced.
Oh, really?
As
Yeah.
more and
And then
more
that'll be like
decisions
the
are made,
Nintendo
your
area, and
journey
I
may
think that'll
take
feel
you
bigger.
down paths
Okay.
divergent from those of other players.
But the part that
You
like
will
makes you feel like
see
you're in a
what
Mario
true
game
might
is rather small.
Yeah,
But it looks so cool.
Project
You can stand in the middle and
Strategy,
just
a brand new
look around
tactical
it.
RPG
Yeah.
from Square Enix.
The
And we're
best
getting
part-
that?
In 2022.
And
Yeah.
we're getting that
Please be
here?
on the
Oh,
lookout for more information
And the Donkey Kong
in
area
the
here, too.
future.
Sweet.
After this
So,
presentation, a demo version
uh,
of this game will be available to download on
uh,
Nintendo eShop. And in the future, we'll conduct a survey to gather player feedback. We look forward to hearing your responses on the demo.
Please look forward to future updates on this brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix. Okay, let's see a few more Nintendo Switch
Give me Silk
headlines.
Song. No.
Calling
Oh
all
wait,
hunters.
Star Wars.
Do you have what it takes?
Hunters. I hope it's just not a like stupid game mechanic because it's Star Wars and it's new and I want it. Okay.
Star
Is that
Wars
it?
Hunters is a competitive, free-to-play online game set between episodes 6 and 7. Clash in this third-person shooter coming
What's
to
Zynga?
Nintendo Switch in 2021.
Like mobile games. And they said it's a competitive free to play
Knockout City interviews, take one.
set between
That sucks.
We all play for
6 and
different
7.
reasons.
Korgan
I'll give it
held
time.
battle. Gorgon used
I don't
many
understand what
weapons.
this is.
Triple-bladed war axe, spear of misery, Hades soul-devouring crossbow.
A princess is supposed to lead her
Wait.
people, not be stuck up in some tower waiting for a hero.
In my line of work, bullets are constantly whizzing past you.
This is a lot of different like genres and stuff. What is this?
Yeah.
Just once, I'd like to catch
Who's this
one
guy
of them
supposed to be?
bullets. You know, with my hand.
Military shooter.
This crown, I'm
Okay.
gonna lead my team
Pixel
to victory and kick
platformer.
some serious ass.
MMO/strategy.
Look, it's simple.
Korgan want new weapon.
In Knockout City, I'm like a kung fu master. I can catch bullets.
I don't care.
Is this dodgeball? Like, what is this?
Roger that, princess. Here.
Let's find out what sound your face makes.
And there's not unique art styles.
So they're bored of weapons, but they're like, let's just throw a ball at each other.
Be the ball.
dude.
Roger that. Heads up, Your Highness.
Sorry, I don't know if we need 100 different genres of games.
I would say no.
Losing to a bunch of dairy farmers. Okay.
It's even like the new
They may
PlayStation
have won the
Destruction
battle, but
All
not
Stars.
the war.
Yeah.
Can we redesign our characters?
You're not a team if you're not
God,
wearing a
I hate
uniform.
this. Where it's like, I think the game there's like like 4 different ways to play, and you can kind of do this, and kind of do this, and kind of do this, and kind of do this. And I guess this is, you know, you throw the ball. That's very straightforward. But like Rocket League is so simple. It's just drive the car and hit it in the
soccer with cars. Yeah.
Like
the fight for survival.
Yeah, I don't even know what the
now.
point of that was. Are you trying to score or are you trying to kill each other?
Yeah.
If that doesn't come across in your trailer, then I don't think that's a good trailer.
From the Danganronpa and Zero Escape series comes a fight for your life, literally. Disoriented and trapped in an underwater theme park, the 12 of you, known as the Go-Getters Club, must now survive this game of fate at all costs.
I'm starting to think that like there's something big coming. Because
I think there will be. They have to end it with something good.
Because this is
You escape the
we're
theme park
dipping
and get
right
a
now.
glimpse of Japan.
And I think
Everyone's
we're dipping
vanished.
so that it can
Set off on a captivating journey
spike.
across the country that blends side-scrolling action with suspenseful narrative.
The one behind the whole game of fate.
As you make your way back home to Tokyo, you'll alternate between working solo and teaming up with the group to overcome challenges and monsters that stand in your way. What awaits you all at the end of your journey? The battle for survival begins in World's End Club, venturing onto Nintendo Switch.
It's like, how do you differentiate all these games in your mind? They're so similar.
Wield the powers of
I mean,
Olympus,
mechanic-wise, no,
physical
but just
release
like
of Hades. Hades.
No, I'm
critically acclaimed
100% with
dungeon
you. They
crawler
all
and
blend together.
recipient of multiple
I think the
games.
idea is
Physical
you
release
just
Is
it's
getting
not
a
for
physical
everybody.
release
Every
on
game isn't for
Nintendo
everybody.
Switch.
They're trying to
This
get
version
like
comes with a couple of extras
section
to
of
assist
people
you on
will
your
like that
journey
last
out of
game.
the underworld. The first is a PC
don't know.
download code for the Hades original
I
soundtrack.
can't wait to get Hades.
It's packed with
I have
2.5
it.
hours of blood-pumping music composed by Darren Korb, known for his work on previous Supergiant titles like Transistor and Bastion. The second is a 32-page full-color character compendium featuring portraits of the game's vibrant cast of gods, ghosts, and monsters, all by Supergiant's art director, Gen Z. And let's not forget the game itself, offering dozens of hours of exhilarating action
Gen
paired with
Z.
a compelling story. Escape the underworld again, or for the first
Because I
time,
want to be
with the physical version
I
of
want to be
Hades
Transistor
on March
first
19th.
before I get Hades.
Is that a Supergiant game?
3 deadly action games, 1 masterful collection.
Ninja Gaiden? Yeah.
Ninja Gaiden Sigma, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, and Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge are coming to Nintendo Switch as the action-packed Ninja Gaiden Master Collection.
Cool. This is cool.
You are the legendary ninja Ryu Hayabusa, fighting against a great
Hayabusa.
evil with battle
He
skills
needs
that
to
are
be
second
in
to none.
Smash. He's
Wield
been
an
a
arsenal of
he
killer
looks like
monsters,
Smash
each
potential.
offering
yeah.
a playstyle with different set of
Ninja
lethal
Gaiden's
skills,
just such a
along
legendary
with ruthless ninjutsu to swiftly take down
franchise.
enemies. Quickly gauge your opponent's movements while unleashing fast and frenzied combos. And team up with other super ninjas in your quest to fulfill your destiny. All previous downloadable content, including costumes and game modes, are
So I'm pretty
included.
sure so far Mario Golf is the only thing I care about.
Revel in the intensity of Ninja Gaiden
Which is-
in one dynamic collection.
That's a big one.
That's a
Ninja
big one.
Gaiden
Like yeah,
Master
Yeah.
Collection slices its way onto Nintendo
I'm
Switch
excited for
summer
that.
2021.
I'll play that a lot. I've been just waiting for a golf game, right?
When is Sports Story coming
More
out?
battles are coming to
Oh,
Hyrule
hopefully this year.
Warriors,
It's been
Age of
delayed.
Calamity.
That's gonna be.
I'm
that
excited
one's-
for that.
See, I want to get a release date for that right now.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Zelda's starting.
What is this game? I'm
It's
like vaguely
like
familiar
Samurai
with this
Warriors, but Zelda.
game. Right. Okay.
Expand really?
It's okay. They're opening the door.
And that's the anniversary of Zelda.
There's even more
An
coming
expansion
to Nintendo
pass for
Switch.
Hyrule.
Bravely Default 2 is almost here. 4 Heroes of Light will soon
That seems
embark
weird
on
to
a
do
journey
Zelda
to
and
restore
then
the
not
crystals.
Zelda, and then if they go back
Use
to
the job
Zelda.
system to develop your characters and master the brave and default commands to emerge victorious in turn-based battles.
I live to fight.
Veterans and newcomers to the series can enjoy this brand new story on February 26th. A new trailer for Bravely Default 2 will be revealed following this presentation. The game can be pre-ordered on Nintendo
cool and I
eShop.
don't care.
An updated demo is also
No
available.
disrespect to the people that care.
The
This
latest installment in the legendary Ghosts
I do
and
want to
Goblins
get, but I
series
feel like
comes to life.
I want to beat the
As
original
the brave knight
first.
Arthur,
Yeah,
you'll
same.
unleash weapons, spells,
And then maybe one day
skills to battle
later.
monsters across challenging stages within
Oh
the
wait,
demon
this is
realm.
different.
Local co-op play is also available for the first time. Help Arthur
Oh,
his
cool.
quest
Co-op.
with one of 3 supporting characters.
But that'll be
Barry
fun.
for defense,
Yeah.
Carrie for transportation, or Archie for bridges. Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection launches February 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo
Kinda don't have your head
eShop.
on, bro.
8 protagonists, 8
don't-
captivating journeys. Saga
They
Frontier
must
has
have,
been
like I
remastered
said,
for
a
Nintendo
banger at the
Switch.
end. Otherwise, this
Through a
is
stunning
not going to
sci-fi
be
world with
received
many
well.
of the
I don't think.
protagonists, each with their own stories. With the addition of the playable protagonist Fuse, new gameplay features, exhilarating battles,
Because
and a new scenario
at this
for the
point, it seems like
protagonist
Mario Golf
themselves.
should be the thing that goes
Saga
at the end,
Frontier
if that's the
Remastered
best
is
thing
an
in here.
adventure not to be missed. The game launches
Not just
April
weirdly in the
15th.
middle.
No,
Apex
they,
Legends is
and this was
stolen
already
onto
announced
the
before,
Nintendo Switch
and
system. This
it's to the
free-to-play
point
battle
where they
royale
put it there
features
so that
a
we
growing
would
roster of
stay.
powerful contenders named Legends.
Not that
I
we were ever
cannot
gonna leave.
imagine playing Apex on a
All players
Switch.
on Nintendo Switch can get an
Why?
all-new legendary Pathfinder skin.
That just seems so
and 30
hard.
free levels for the
It's
Season
more
8 Mayhem
for,
Battle Pass.
and this is what I like always
Plus,
forget.
With the
for
Pro
first 2
controller,
weeks
yes.
after launch,
No,
But
with
with the
what I try to
Joy-Cons?
remind myself,
Play
it's-
on Nintendo
this is for the people who only own a
Fortune,
Switch.
fame, and
I know,
glory when
I know, I'm just
Right.
saying, like,
Enter the
this,
fray March 9th.
Nobody that owns a Switch and anything else would do that.
How's it
Okay.
going
that
so
game
far?
is so much harder than
There's
Fortnite, like,
still a little bit more to show you in today's Nintendo Direct, so we hope you'll stick with us. Next, please take a look
At this, please be good. It has to be Zelda. Yes! Yes! Yes!
Hello there. I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series.
I don't care about anything
I'm
else.
sure a lot of you saw me and thought there might be news about
No.
the sequel to the Legend of Zelda Breath
No.
of the Wild game. Unfortunately, we don't have
Not till
anything to
E3.
share right now. We apologize. Development is proceeding smoothly, and we should be able to bring you some new information this
Yeah,
year.
summer.
For now, we'll have to ask you to wait just a bit longer.
3 years later. It is
It's okay,
coming
I
out
still have to
soon.
finish
While
the
you're all
game, so.
waiting, however, this
Take it.
Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch. Please take a look.
Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword HD. Or not HD, but Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword!
Could you tell by the sky? Is that what gave it away?
Immediately, yeah. The art style. I know it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a game that's stuck on Wii, so this is huge to just, like, now it's on Switch. Okay, now
Cool.
give us all of them, though. I wonder if they took out motion controls.
To be able to play it?
Oh my god,
Or-
they did. Holy crap, they did.
They took out motion controls? Couldn't you use motion control on a Switch?
What you've just seen is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
So,
This game originally
Skyward
released
Sword
in
was
2011
one-to-one
on the Wii console,
sword.
and now it's coming to Nintendo
Everything.
Switch. The
Thi-
Legend
oh,
of
this
Zelda
was a Wii
Skyward
game.
Sword
Look.
featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii
This
Remote
came out on
Plus
Wii?
controller as a
Yeah.
sword and the
I have
nunchuck
the,
controller
like,
as a
gold
shield. With the
Wii
increased
controller.
processing power of the Nintendo Switch
Right, right,
system,
right.
the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive. And we've recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having the player hold 2 Joy-Con
love it.
controllers. The Joy-Con controller in
people
your
don't
right
like
hand
this.
is
Like,
the
Tyler
sword.
said ew, and I just
So it
agree.
is still
have
kind of
Link
like
swing his
1-to-1,
sword in the
right?
game. The Joy-Con controller in your left hand is the shield. By lifting the controller, you can raise the shield to block enemy attacks. You can perform other actions like using both controllers to wield a bow and arrow. These physical movements add a sense of urgency and tension to combat. But we've also made it possible to play the game with button controls to ensure it can be played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch Lite system. After mulling over how to assign different gameplay elements to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick.
Oh, so cool!
Tilt the stick down when you want to swing the sword downward. To swing to the right,
so obvious.
To the left,
why wouldn't they
or
have done
diagonally, just tilt the stick in the respective direction. Here's something else we've been working on. Specially designed Joy-Con controllers. The right Joy-Con controller is themed after the Master Sword, while the left features a Hylian shield motif.
The
Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword has
I have the gold Wiimote mode. I have to own
story
this.
in the Legend of Zelda timeline details the events around the creation of the Master Sword itself.
That's really cool.
We hope that people who played the original game
They haven't done enough
those
like
playing it for
custom
the first time will
No.
enjoy
Joy-Cons, I
discovering
feel
the
like.
origins of the Legend of Zelda. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD launches
I'll buy
July
like
16th.
if it comes with the. I hope they sell it.
Following this
With
Nintendo
the
Direct,
Joy-Cons?
you'll be able
They
to
should,
pre-order
right?
the game on Nintendo
There's 5 minutes.
eShop.
There's more.
And the specially designed Joy-Con controllers will launch on the game's release day at your local
Oh, it's-
retailers. Many of you may already know this, but The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword was the last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using the sailcloth to descend in midair, a stamina
didn't
gauge that
even
depleted as you scale
realize
walls
that.
and
together,
vines
my
or
entire-
land. Even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear. I hope those of you who've played
It's basically
Legend of
saying
Zelda
like,
Breath of the Wild
hey,
will give this
you
game a
guys that
try
like
as
Breath of the
well.
Wild, shut up.
We've
Stop
been
talking
doing this.
shit about Skyward Sword.
I like how their subtitles keep saying Breath of the
look forward
Wild
to
with
Legend of
breath
Zelda
with a
Skyward
D,
Sword HD.
like breadth, like breadth, like wideness.
Well, what did you think? The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword has been optimized
Wow, this is
for
huge.
Nintendo
This
Switch.
is really good.
It includes intuitive motion controls
Also 'cause it's
and
done.
button controls by tilting
Now
the right
tell me
control
that-
stick. Okay, the next game will be our last announcement for today. Please take a
Zelda
look
collection.
at this.
Give me all of them. Nope. What the hell is this? I already don't care.
Give it a chance.
Splatoon. No, I don't care.
Oh. Is it an expansion or a new game?
Probably Splatoon 3. I don't
Really?
care. Yeah, unless they blow my mind.
Splatoon 3, Breath of the Wild 2, Odyssey.
I bet this looks. If this is open world Splatoon, like. Okay.
No.
I'm just so disappointed.
The only thing I like about Splatoon is Salmon Run.
That's the Eiffel Tower upside down. They
It
are
sure is.
freaking confirming that Splatoon takes place in the future apocalypse. I love it. But you're right, I have Splatoon and I know that the story mode is great and I still just haven't played it.
That seems
Probably
quick for a
should.
third one, right? Like 2, I feel like 2 just came out.
2017, so it's 4 years.
That's a good chunk of time.
Yeah. I'm digging what they're going with here. And I know I should be excited. People are probably losing their minds right now.
It's
Splatoon
because you
3.
had expectations for other things that this
Yeah,
is
it's
letting you
because
down.
they
Yeah.
decided to announce a 50-minute direct 4 days before the 35th anniversary of Zelda.
But
like-
you're right, they might do like a dedicated Zelda Direct.
This looks really cool. Yeah. Damn. And I bet it comes out this summer.
If there's like new Salmon Run, then maybe we'll get it, right?
And if it's not limited time, I'm open to getting it. But this won't be like the Switch just came out. Like this is one of the first big new games and stuff. Like I'm definitely gonna be like, I don't need to get this day one.
Yeah, no.
Like maybe Black Friday this year we get it if it's $5 off or something.
Yeah.
Since Nintendo games never go on sale.
This music is insanely loud.
Yeah, that's what I was also thinking.
Back into the ink. Next year. That's not first half of this year. The thing you end with is not even in the time frame that you set up this direct for.
What you've just seen is the latest installment in the Splatoon series, Splatoon 3.
Platoon.
This game is scheduled to launch in 2022.
Oh, I have closed captions on, that's why. I didn't realize that.
We hope you'll stay tuned for more information.
It's like, why are they so wrong?
Today, we showed
Charlie
you a
Sheen.
sampling of games coming to Nintendo Switch. A variety of games are in development. And we look forward to sharing more news with you in the future. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
How you feeling?
I just want to play Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask and Wind Waker and Twilight Prince. I just want to play these games again. And they're just like, nah, you're good.
So with the Mario one, did they release that stuff like on the anniversary? Like the day?
Around it.
Or in the year?
Oh, no. It was close to the day.
Yeah. So the fact that we're days away from the anniversary is not a good sign.
I have no idea.
Yeah. Even
just
the
based on what
HD remake that they showed is months and months away. Like it's not like that's going to make it for the anniversary.
Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD, both of which I have on Wii U, and I'm just like, I don't want to get my Wii U out to play those. I want to play those on Switch with something else you're going to do plugged into my TV, like.
Right.
Oh, it's frustrating. It's really frustrating. And because like Wind Waker HD came out in 2013. And they just don't want to they're clearly timing it.
For what?
Or gaps. I don't really know.
Yeah.
No. The Skyward Sword announcement is this direct is gonna get so much shit. Like the hype, the wait, because of the 18-month gap.
Yeah.
Most people don't care about Splatoon. Like Splatoon Splatoon is bigger in Japan. It has a really I'm not saying anything bad about Splatoon, just more in terms of like reception.
Yeah.
I think that game's gonna be awesome. It looks like they're making it bigger and expanding it, maybe kind of a little open world. Really leaning into the story mode. Hopefully Salmon Run isn't locked behind a time thing. But it's like, it's Nintendo. We love Nintendo, but it's like, it's getting to the point. It's already been to the point. 4 years. It's like, fix your online. Just give us what people want. Like, I am ready to give you hundreds of dollars, arguably, for content that you already have that is finished.
Right.
Arguably. Like,
just port
yes, they'd have to adapt it for the Switch. And
sure.
Because Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD were done with that, with the gamepad and the map and stuff. But it's like, just move it over. You can do that. You like, not to trivialize the amount of work, but it's like.
But I mean, they could have started doing that from the time the Switch was conceptualized. Like, it's not like they just started and they're like, it takes time. Like, you could have been doing that this whole time.
Pretty much everything is over. Donkey Kong came over. Pikmin is over now. We're getting a golf game. We got a tennis game. Like, Mario Kart 8 is still like one of the best-selling games. We've got Animal Crossing. We've got Smash. We've got a Mario and a Zelda. Another Zelda's coming. Now we're getting 2 Splatoon games. All before just give us Wind Waker HD on my Switch. And the bigger question, and it's like the Super Nintendo Online, they just added 3 random-ass games that nobody cares about. It's like, stop doing this. You know what we want. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. And the reality is they can do whatever the hell they want.
Why don't they understand though? Like, why
they don't care?
Do they don't money. Why don't they care?
They print money. Regardless of what they do, they print money.
But I feel like Nintendo has like more morals than that, than to just
not from a moral standpoint.
No, I know, but just not to just not cash grab, and to actually, like, if you're gonna hype something up, make sure it's something that people are actually gonna care about, and not just sucker people into all this, you know, like.
Yeah, I in terms of like, they haven't hyped anything. Nintendo says
true.
nothing. Nintendo says nothing, and it's the community that hypes everything. They just kind of sit back and let everybody do their work for them.
But I mean, okay, in the last 18 months since the last Direct, have there been all these like smaller games that we saw in this Direct? Did those games also come out in the last 18 months and they didn't do a Direct for those?
What do you like? A lot of that stuff has just popped up. It was a lot of stuff like that.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like a lot of the stuff could just popped up. It didn't need a Direct for it. So like the fact that they made this 50-minute Direct makes it seem like it's going to be something epic, and it's not. It's like it seems like a lot of the same stuff that was coming out already anyways and was going to keep coming out in the future. It's like it's nothing different.
I'm really curious to go.
Granted, there were a few big announcements, but I don't want to be like, oh, I deserve, blah, 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 and they should give us what. Like, I'm not trying to be like that, but like, it's been 4 years. 4 years. And like, where are the N64 games? You just want to act like we just got Mario 64, and it was a part of a 3-game package for $60 that were all ports. Like, they didn't do anything to them, which I don't complain about. Like, I'm fine to just have these games on Switch. But like, Mario 64 only became available 3 years in as a part of a collection that is not even going to be available for sale after March 31st. Like, you will not, it will be removed digitally from the store. You will not be able to buy it physically in stores. It's like, and then what? Obviously, they haven't told us. They could have plans. But like, do we just not get N64 games? And wait, are there physical versions still available for that?
Yeah.
I might get that.
And that's why, and they made so much effing money.
Yeah.
Off of it. The sales numbers are insane for that game, and that's why I'm like, they can just do what they. Everyone's like, they're gonna remake Mario 64 and improve all, and they didn't, and they still sold 1 billion.
It's copies. Like it's the same game, right? Like they hardly even changed anything.
No, they didn't. They actually remade Mario 64 on DS and added content and added characters. I would argue it's an inferior version of the game. The original is more special, but like,
sure.
People that didn't grow up with that try to play that, and they're like, the camera controls suck. And they can't even appreciate what that game is and what that game was. And so it's like, are they just going to give us the N64 versions of Ocarina and Majora's Mask, which are completely inferior to the 3DS versions that are beautifully remade by Grezzo? The Ocarina of Time 3DS, which launched with the 3DS, and then the Majora's Mask one, which launched with the Majora's console.
Yeah.
Majora's Mask console. And I mean, I want those games on Switch. The remade versions, upscaled, cleaned up a little. Not redone or whatever, but just like, I fully expected to, after 50 minutes, be sitting here ready to pre-order a bundle of
three or four different games. Yeah,
and they're just like Skyward Sword, which I have zero desire to replay. I want those Joy-Cons. I'm getting those Joy-Cons. I will get Skyward Sword HD, but it's like Ocarina, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and Skyward Sword in release order. I still want to replay those originals before I replay Skyward Sword. That's just kind of how I do it.
Yeah.
And then you have Minish Cap, which was a Game Boy Advance game. Then you have Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks, which were DS Zelda games. And it's just like
cool game titles. Like the coolest game titles.
Zelda is one of the greatest franchises ever. And
yeah,
I would say the one bit of hope is that they've not made an anniversary announcement. So it's like, I'm saying all of this, but it's the timing is just suspect.
It's not like they were saying that this was their celebration of the anniversary. Exactly.
If
Even
they
though
had
we
said
got
that, then you're like,
Joy-Cons.
that's it.
We got Joy-Cons announced, which are that might be my favorite thing that came out of this with those Joy-Cons. They're absolutely beautiful.
But that's exciting because maybe every time they do some kind of remaster, they'll have like new Joy-Cons or something to go with it.
I suppose. Yeah, I have my Mario Joy-Cons, and now I'll get my Zelda ones. Even though like I'm torn, I kind of wish they were green.
If they do more Joy-Cons, will you get all the other ones, or
more?
Like, will you get these? Like, if they do more, HD remakes or whatever, and they come out with a set of Joy-Cons to go with each game, would you get all of them? Or
don't even get me started on Metroid Prime Trilogy HD, a game that has reportedly been finished and completed for 3 years minimum, that they're just holding on to until they're ready. Which I get. That's a business decision. They're gonna want to, when they announce my Metroid Prime 4, which is now probably 2023 at the earliest. We'll probably get the Metroid Prime Trilogy HD announcement.
How does that work for the people that worked on the game? Because like they're just sitting there not recouping money,
Working
right?
on something else.
But they're like,
it's
can
3
you release
games
the
that were
game?
finished, right?
Yeah.
And packaged as Metroid Prime Trilogy that they just had to clean up and adapt.
Okay.
Again, none of this is confirmed. I could be talking out my ass just based on internet rumors and whatnot. But this was supposed to be the one. 50 minutes, and 45 minutes of it was just random. I don't even know.
So I have a slightly unrelated question.
Yes.
We've mentioned E3 a couple times during this. What is E3 going to look like this year?
They've announced from like the 15th to the 17th, they're doing digital showcases.
Okay.
And from everything
summer
I've heard,
games, like E3 was canceled, right?
Yeah.
Last year. And Summer Game Fest kind of took the reins and like filled in the gaps that left. So we're actually getting an E3 thing this year.
E3 tried to put something together last year and failed, and so they just were like, and they're like, we're gonna go back and we're gonna have better digital plans for next year. And everything, the reception I've heard from people is like, your plans suck. So I think we're in an era where we're gonna lose E3 for a few years, and then everybody's gonna be like, I kind of miss getting together during the summer and getting super hyped, and then it'll kind of come back, and we'll be back in there. That's my guess. It's happened before. I was super sad last time. E3's dead, and then it came back, and then it got even better, and then it just kind of died off again as things.
They have to, Phoenix rebrand themselves.
Exactly.
Yeah. But from what I've heard from people, they're like, "Can you stop letting the public in? Because we don't like them being there."
I don't know. It's insane. So that
Well, I know you're much more of a Nintendo guy than I am, so I'm sorry you're disappointed about this.
I just want Zelda. I just want my Zelda games. I just want my Zelda games to be able to play on my Switch, even though I probably won't. They'll just sit there, but I'll be happy.
You'll feel a little more complete,
Yeah, which is insane. That's what it takes.
I totally get it. I totally get that. Any other comments?
Hopefully this means there's more coming. That they've figured they're back on track, and there's more coming. But my guess is 4 months until we hear anything other than a 10 to 15 minute Zelda Direct if they want to do something like that.
And since this Direct was marketed as like first half of the year, we'll likely get another one this year. Another big Direct this year. So
I agree.
That's good.
And like I mentioned, the whole Mario anniversary thing ends March 31st.
Mm-hmm.
That's the game. Mario 35, the Battle Royale game, which I finally played once, is being pulled. So I'm hoping either after March 31st is when we get Zelda news, or something to that effect. So
sure,
we'll see.
Well, let us know your thoughts. Did you what was your favorite announcement from this? Was it Mario Golf? Was
Mario
it
Golf? I'm throwing that out there.
Splatoon 3, or was it the Legend of Zelda Remaster, or any of those other games that I couldn't even begin to tell you the name of if my life depended on it?
The Triangle Symphony Strategy, something like that.
But check back with us. We'll be doing more of these reactions to directs and anything else in the future. We have the Hebrew Rebels podcast that you can check on this channel, or any podcast streaming services of your liking. And we are reacting to WandaVision, as we have to Mandalorian in the past, so you can check that out on this channel as well. But I've got nothing else. My name is Jordan.
My name is Ethan. This
and
is
that's
Daisy. We are the Huber Rebels.
Till next time.
Welcome to the Rebellion.